Yeah, we are because we're heading to Terranea. Well, stop. Okay. Stop. We are because if these walls could talk, they'd order a martini, where experiences are shaken, not staged.
We're feeling a little coastal today.
We are heading to Terranea Resort. Ocean views, sunshine, and not a coat closet in sight.
Well, we're still in one.
Oh yeah, we're kind of in one right now. But hey, we are in these coat closets and we're at Terranea because the magic happens here and there. But truly, those site visits that we're heading to at Terranea, so we're feeling coastal, they matter. And you know why they matter? They matter because you walk the space differently when you know you've got about 500 people that are about to experience it heading your way. So you look at things.
Is this in Spokane?
No, this is in California.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then you're probably thinking that because we are headed to Spokane as well. Talk about going from like California to, the easternmost part of Washington. So we've got it all going on. And both of them are for 500 people. So I'll tell you, it was a pick well done. I don't even want to talk about that right now because guess what? We have a very, very special guest today.
Yes, we do. And her name is?
Heidi Kinney. Welcome, Heidi Kinney.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Should we do a cheers? A little clicky?
Of course.
Okay. Great. There we go. All right. So we are kind of skipping around today because Heidi's our first guest. And we know that we have, some kinks to work out, but our listeners are going to, be a part of the working out the kinks. And we not only have Heidi here, but we've got a couple spectators.
Yes, we do.
Mm-hmm. So we could get the giggles here and there. But anyway, listen, I'm telling you right now, let's just kind of get started into some of our fun things here. We always talk about relationships, and the ones where you work with like venues and you work with people that you establish these relationships with. And Heidi is one of those people. Heidi has not only been a good friend of mine for a long time, but she is a fabulous booze rep. She works for Heaven Hills. Heidi has opened up the only ice cream shop in Puyallup, Washington, which is near our offices. So we're very lucky.
We're in good hands then, right?
Yeah, we're in super good hands. With booze and ice cream, you really can't go wrong with either of those, right?
That's right. Yeah. Checking all those boxes.
We're trying to check all the boxes. So Heidi, let me ask you something here. Well, number one, welcome. And also I want to tell everybody we're recording from Atomic Genius, which is just 2 doors down from the Ideas Northwest studios. Thank you to Beth and to Atomic Genius Records. But tell me something, Heidi. Can you give us an idea of how life is right now? What's going on with you?
Life is always chaos. A 9 to 5, and then owning a business is a lot. And we're getting ready to kind of go into the ice cream season. Yeah. So we're gearing up for that.
Do you find that selling the ice cream and you have an ice cream season, is there a booze season?
No, booze season is year round.
Okay.
Yeah, I get that.
People are always boozing.
Well, it seems like I would want ice cream even on a winter day.
You would think, and some people do, but it's definitely slower in the winter than it is in the summer for sure.
Okay.
But part of that might just be Washington and not wanting to drag the kids out and put coats on and boots and all of that to go get ice cream. So
they're indoors drinking their martinis.
Correct.
Which, by the way, I want to share with our listeners today. And we just got another spectator watching the show today. So welcome. I'm just going to say to our guests, Lexi, Courtney, and Linda, welcome. Cheers.
Cheers.
Great. We're drinking the martini. We gave it to Heidi. So what we're doing is when a guest comes on the show, they get to choose the martini. And our friend Heidi chose the pickle martini. So for those who like pickle popcorn, dill pickle anything, this is the way to go for you. But can you tell me if you have any flavors of ice cream that mirror?
We do not do any pickle ice cream currently.
Don't you think somebody might like that?
But I'm sure somebody somewhere has done one.
Yeah, I guess so.
Would you like that?
No.
Okay.
I would not.
Very good.
The pickle people would.
Pickle people.
You know, I feel like
Probably
people
go for it.
who would like the fried pickles that are at restaurants might like actual pickle ice cream.
That might go
Yeah.
well.
Right?
Yeah. Could you imagine if somebody sat down and said, okay, I'll take a pickle martini. We'll take the dill pickle chips. And then, do you have any dill pickle ice cream? They'd probably say, lose
a
my
scoop of
number.
pickle.
You're in the wrong spot. Anyway, getting back, see, we kind of get out of hand sometimes, you know.
I'd be so dehydrated
I
in the
would
morning.
be. And just swole.
Gosh.
Really swole up. Everybody's laughing. Aiden, isn't this when you say, trust the fall? Just kidding.
This is a trust fall.
It's a trust fall. Okay, so if anybody out there wants to know how to make a pickle martini, it's 2 ounces. Today we're drinking Deep Eddy, and that is the vodka that Heidi sells. We're drinking Deep Eddy, 2 ounces of Deep Eddy, a half ounce of vermouth, and then 1 ounce of pickle juice because it's bold, salty, and surprisingly perfect.
Who knew?
Who knew? Yeah. Okay, Heidi, so we talked about, just how it's going for you. Can you kind of give us an idea, though, of what people are loving right now in the booze-related field and the ice cream field?
Booze world, still espresso martinis. Those are classic, old-fashioned always. Really going back to classic cocktails, I think, is kind of the play lately. But huge is the espresso martini. She never does you dirty. You can always, sometimes you might need your coffee in the morning, you might need it at night, and the espresso martini hits it all.
There you go.
So, she covers all the bases.
Is that why you think it's a bestseller?
For me, personally, it's just my favorite. But I'm a coffee drinker, so never burn my tongue on an espresso martini.
I hope not.
Here's the thing. Aiden loves coffee, but he has to wait 3 more years before he can have the Deep Eddy and the coffee. Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Or fortunately, not sure which route that goes. Okay, so what about flavor trends? What about ice cream? What's happening there? What are people loving right now?
Basically, everyone's ready for spring. So currently, everyone is looking for all of our fruit flavors. So like a brambleberry crisp or a honey lavender. We have a raspberry chip with raspberries that we froze from last year from our local farm. So anything fruity, I think people feel like it's kind of springy.
Are these ice creams homemade?
Yes, everything's made in-house
Oh,
at our shop.
Okay. That's pretty nice.
Even the cones.
Even the cones, and then all of our mix-ins too. I mean, we don't make an Oreo cookie, obviously, but like all of our crisp toppings, or we make a strawberry shortcake mix-in, stuff like that.
One of my, you're talking about fruit. One of my favorite flavors at Lick Ice Cream, I know this isn't a fruit, but it's Fruity Pebbles.
Yes.
I love the Fruity Pebbles.
And all of our Fruity Pebble fans, our base of that is actually Blue Moon, which people from the Midwest, apparently Blue Moon is a huge flavor in the Midwest. I didn't really know what it was, but everyone in Washington thinks it's still beer. So we don't call it Blue Moon, but technically that is the base of our Fruity Pebbles. It's kind of like a citrusy, orangey.
Interesting.
Yeah, who knew?
And we did do a 12th Man.
Okay.
With the Blue Moon and vanilla bean swirl.
Okay, well, that's awesome. So you juggle it all, which I love about you. Raising the, some kids and doing all of this stuff is, impressive. So thank you for doing that. You're holding it together, right?
Barely, but yeah.
Are we holding it together, Aiden?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I'm trying to hold it together.
Okay. Okay, so another question for you. How do you pick your scoop stars? So when you're hiring, tell our viewers how you pick your scoop stars to work at Lick.
Well, I've been kind of spoiled because I had a good run where my daughter's friends were employed, and then they recruited their sisters. So I've had a few of those. But really, it comes down to personality because it's all about the experience for the customer when they come in. No one's ever cranky getting ice cream, and we definitely don't want to be the reason for them to become cranky. So it's really all about the girls interacting with them and having personality and just being kind of positive. So, plus they need to know how to clean a toilet. So I do always ask them what chores they do at home, because you'd be surprised.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
What
You'd
chores
be
do you do at
surprised.
home?
What do you do at home to help your mom and dad out? And if they don't know how to clean a toilet, they might not make the cut, because you've got to be able to clean a toilet and sweep a floor.
I like that.
Yeah, Aiden, we're gonna have to talk.
Yeah, oh, yes, we're gonna have to talk. When you're looking at somebody ready to hire, what exactly are you looking for?
I really want somebody who's kind of outgoing. They don't have to necessarily be a huge, big voice, but really more just somebody who, when they're looking for the job, they're following up, they're checking back in and just making an effort. Like
Closing that circle,
yeah,
having that
yeah.
follow-up. Yeah, I get it.
And
We have to do
just
that a lot.
talking during the interview. Like, I think when a lot of times everyone's under 18 at the shop, but just having the confidence to just kind of talk their way through. I don't really care what we're really talking about, but just to be able to sit with someone who they don't know and have a conversation.
That's a huge part of it.
It's a huge part of it because they're going to interact with people they don't know
Every single day.
every single transaction. Yeah. So, but it also, we have hired a few shy ones, and it has been good for them too, because sometimes
them
it puts
grow.
them in a spot that they have to get outside the box a little.
I like that.
Okay, so tell me now, we talk a lot, we do a lot of events, different sizes throughout the United States, and we've traveled abroad too. And what happens is, we have our coat closet moments, and we talk about this often. We are wondering what your coat closet moment or moments have been since opening Lick, and then also being a beverage rep.
For Lick, probably just opening the whole thing has been the entire thing has been a coat closet moment. I mean, I feel like we just kind of made the decision to do it, and we went for it, and we were all learning through everything once we opened those doors. Like, I have a 16-year-old like, Heidi, how do we do this? I'm like, I don't know. Let's figure it out. Like,
Right.
we don't really
There you
know.
go.
We're kind of learning at the same time. So we were all in a coat closet. Really, it was just the back kitchen for us, but we all wanted to hide there all the time and we got slammed when we first opened, which is fantastic, but we really didn't really plan on it. So we had to kind of learn and grow and figure it out as we went. But that's okay. It all works out,
It all works out, and now 2 years later, here you are, right?
Here we are, still learning, still don't know a bunch of stuff, but it's okay.
So would you do, one thing that we're doing in one of the locations, we're doing an ice cream bar.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, so this ice cream bar, again, having the flavors, picking the flavors, and then the guests can come in and choose what toppings they want, and then we'll do some cones, some cups, and so forth. Is that something that you would do locally at some point if people are looking for that different, unique element to their event?
I don't know. I haven't really thought about that. I do think if we did anything secondary, it would be a truck, probably.
I want a truck. I need an ice
mobile
cream
truck.
truck. Could you just park that at my house?
Yeah, for sure. As long as you can guarantee there's a taco truck there too.
We're going to need half of that truck to be the boozy truck, and then half the truck
Yes.
ice cream, and then totally I need a
Yes.
taco truck.
Yes,
Badly.
we can make the boozy ice cream.
I know. So
Can
that
merge
was
my two jobs into one.
There you
yeah,
go.
yeah. Those are delicious as well. For our listeners who don't know this, because Heidi is a personal friend, there are times when she might, dabble in some type of ice cream that is adult rated, and invite us over for a little dinner and a little ice cream. A little treat.
That's fun.
Yeah, super fun. Okay, these are all great little tidbits. Anything that you would have in your ice cream that I can tell my hotel friends that we need to add to our ice cream bar? Besides like a whipping cream and a sprinkle, like anything else that I should say?
Well, all the rage right now is they're dipping ice cream in butter.
Butter?
I haven't tried it yet, but I have seen it a few times.
Have you talked to the customers that have dipped it in butter?
I haven't. I've just seen it like on social media. We do a brown butter, which is probably some of our best sellers. So I can see where it works.
Yeah.
But maybe you have a butter dipping station. I don't know.
A butter dipping station. I love butter. That's the problem. I usually have some bread with my butter. It's never butter with my bread. As a matter of fact, we did it today. But
that's the best part.
Okay, so let's kind of talk about some of the things that we're doing as well that are coming up. In the beginning of the show, Aiden talked about Terranea that we're headed to. We're headed to Spokane, and both very different, both 500 people, both in 2027, which is kind of, interesting, but different months, different times. Is there anything when you go to an event, Heidi, for work or whatever, and you go, this is really amazing. I got to have this. I love it. Or when you go to conferences, do you walk in and go, that is terrible?
I think a personal experience or treat for the guest is fun. I know we've talked about Tecovas.
Yes.
Like just that experience of the boot. Recently at our national sales meeting, we were in Nashville, so we had a hat company come in, and we were able to brand and make our own hat, like our cowboy hats.
Yeah.
So that was kind of fun. You could pick the ribbon or a feather, or they would steam it exactly how you wanted it. So I just think like a fun takeaway is always good.
It was Heidi that gave us the idea. I think I shared this on our last episode that Tecovas, or it could have been even, the second one.
The boot branding?
Yeah, it was the boot. That came from Heidi.
Tecovas is cool.
And her brilliant mind there.
So I just think just something that leaves them, you remember it. So something memorable.
Absolutely.
Like
the one thing that can ruin it, however, is bad food.
Yeah.
Not good.
I agree.
And it's hard when you have 500 people. It really kind of is, but...
Yeah. That's where we talk about all the time, the relationships and coming in and having the conversations with the hotels and the venues and the conference centers is trying to be proactive and not reactive, where people are sending their plates back, full.
Yes.
So
it's a lot of money for everyone, so...
So Heidi, have you enjoyed your pickle martini today?
I have. It's no espresso martini, but it'll do.
Well, we got to, spice it up a little bit.
I know. We got to change it up.
Right.
It's good to not always have the same thing. But I am excited because Deep Eddy, we're launching espresso vodka.
What?
This summer.
That's what we're talking
it
about.
Will be a perfect shake it on ice and pour it. And
okay.
It's not an RTD. I need to definitely say that. But it's pretty dang close.
Can you tell us so are you saying that you're going to just take that vodka and you're going to...
I would maybe just throw a splash of Bailey's or Carolines or something in it and shake it and call her good.
When is that launching?
It will be in our market in Washington in August.
Okay, that's perfect. August, and, I can handle that.
Yeah, it's good. It's going to be exciting.
It's going to be worth the wait. Mm-hmm. That's what you're saying?
It's very good.
Yeah, worth the wait. Again, Aiden's got 3 more years he has to wait.
I don't know if it... 3 years.
Oh my gosh, can you imagine the flavors in the next 3 years they're going to come up with?
Oh my gosh.
Maybe a pickle.
Maybe a pickle. Oh my God, probably. That's exactly what's coming next. Mm-hmm. That's perfect. Again, we appreciate you being here today. We're super happy that, you took the time out of your busy schedule to come and hang out with us. Because you're our first guest, Heidi gets a Martinis in a Coat Closet branded martini glass.
Woohoo!
And she gets a special hat, Martinis in a Coat Closet hat, white
it.
beanie that she chose. And for anybody out there who would like to be a guest and talk about events or talk about anything that's going on in the event world or hotel side, then please, again, contact us in our Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, TikTok. We would be happy to talk to you. And now that Heidi is our first guest, she'll probably be that regular. What are some of the episodes, or what are some shows, just before we close, that there was always one guest that always came back? Can anybody think of anything? And I'm even going to put it out to our quiet spectator group over here. Anything you can think of? I don't know why I'm thinking, like, what? Tonight Show. There we go.
yeah.
Linda and her Tonight Show. This is Stacy Ringer and
Aiden Sawicki.
you've been listening to Martinis in a Coat Closet. Cheers to ideas and martinis.